Alright guys, I'm going to do a build order video to just show you how to do build orders with Undead. This is my first time doing a voice, so let's see how it goes. This is a gold build, quick tech order. So what you're doing is building a crypt and ziggurat first and queuing 2 acolytes to your gold line. And your goal is to get 5 ghouls,
stand ready.
300 gold and 210 wood, so you can tech as quickly as possible, hopefully by the 5th dot, if not the 6th dot of the night cycle in the middle. So you always want to build, if you're going to tech, in a way that your placements is blocked so you don't get harassed. Something like this, something similar like this, but probably better because there's still a gap right here where my mouse is. So a grunt, a footman, a hunt, a hero can get through here and harass your buildings, your acolytes. You don't want that, especially when you're going fast tech. However, when I go fast tech, I usually do ghouls and dreadlord for sleep surround. So they try to hero harass me, they're just going to be slept surrounded, they're going to either lose their hero or TP. In either case, it benefits me. I get the experience, or they lose 350 gold for using the TP. So win-win for me. So just watch your food count, your resources, just make sure you're going at the correct pace. If you feel like, if you're one of those players that can't handle harass correctly, and fall prey to it, then just upgrade this to a Lordearon tower. You'll lose 20 wood, which is like another few seconds of mining wood. That's not that bad, but I tend not to because I want to go as quickly as possible to tech. So I'm almost there, just pull everyone forward, back, and I can tech. So I'm at the 6th dot, so I'm still relatively good. Now from here, all you want to do, because you don't have food supply, is build a ziggurat and a graveyard at this point. All I'm waiting is for the hero to come out, and then you can start creeping. And as you notice, my hero is later than my tech, so you'll be teching first before your hero's in out, which is kind of cool. So build your ziggurat, get your ghouls, and start creeping. You can build your graveyard while you're waiting for more wood. Waiting for more food supply, just so your gold doesn't accumulate.
What is it now?
And in case, like I said earlier, if they harass, just do a sleep surround on the heroes, and you'll be fine because they won't want to come back. So at this point, you're just creeping, and you're just waiting for some food supply. So at this point, use your gold and what you need. If you haven't built a spiller tower, do so. If you want to preemptively build another ziggurat just in case, do so, as long as you're spending your gold, because you don't want to be stockpiling gold in 1 versus 1s. If you are not using your gold on items, units, and the enemy comes with a bigger units or better items than you, you're probably going to lose that fight, and you don't want that to happen. Alright, so this is Ghouls Fast Tech. I'm going to go on to Fiend build now. Show you how that is. Whoa, oops.
Yes.
I guess I'll have to change race. That was really weird. Sorry about that, guys. Alright, there we go. I feel stupid for doing that. Okay, so build 1 acolyte, get your graveyard going, get your crypt going.
Yes, master.
Again, you want to build your base just like a blockade, so you don't want anyone getting through. This is not the right way to do it, and the reason for that is because you can't build anything here in the middle because there's not enough space. So what you want to do sometimes is put the graveyard far off, more to the side, or up north a little bit, south, so you have a little more room to build a ziggurat. Now what you want to do after building these 2 is build your 5 acolytes total here, and then your altar instead of your ziggurat first. You want to build your altar first, and the reason for that is because it makes it so your hero comes out not too late, so you're able to start creeping at a reasonable amount of time. And because if you get a ziggurat first into the altar, you're still gonna have to wait around for the altar to be built, and it's not gonna make you any faster to get the fiend out. So by doing it altar first, you're actually only benefiting yourself for the hero purposes, not unit purposes. If you do the zig first, you're just not straight getting any benefit out of it. You're just delaying everything. So you can either do a 2 ghoul build, and that will have wood problems later in the game. I don't like having wood problems, so always make enough workers for wood. So I like to go at least 3 ghouls before getting a fiend. And also you can start getting your other ziggurat going, just so you're not delayed. Oops. Ghoul, not fiend. And then when you start making your hero, build your shop. That way your hero will come out at the same time your shop is ready and built, so you can buy your rod or anything you need. Okay, so now you got 3. You can start building fiends. Your fiend should be out and ready by the time your hero comes out, or actually before your hero even pops out, so that's good. So this base looks better now a little bit because of the way it's set up. Like, I got a tower here, it's being blocked by the shop. If they try to harass you, you can build the slow tower here or here, and then they choose to go all the way in. That tower is gonna still be effective unless they go all the way back here. But if they're still here, they're still gonna be getting hit. And since it's out here in the front, if they try to run away, they're still gonna be getting slowed all the way over here. So they're taking quite a risk going inside if you build a slow tower up here in the front. However, try to build them as close as possible to the mine, so your acolytes don't get harassed that easily. So get your rod, get your fiends, start creeping. Since you have fiends, what you want to do is creep more difficult areas like orange camps at the start instead of green ones, because you get the more experience and you'll get easily level 2, and your fiends do piercing and heavier DPS, so it's better that way. I like to only do 3 fiends and then do a tech, so teching now since the third one's on the way. And always micro your units, make sure you don't take too much damage. Alright, and that's the fiend build pretty much. Alright, so what I'm going to show you now is something I like to do in random team. It's a fast tech without units. So all you're doing here is building 2 acolytes and a graveyard. That's it. And from here, all you do is wait for 210 wood, 300 gold, and tech. Your tech will be done before night hits, and I'll explain why this works around on the team. And that's because you have allies to back you up, allies to feed you gold and resources to build the other stuff you need, and because by the time your tech is done, the enemy will only have their hero and 1 or 2 units at the most. If they try to attack you, they're going to be running into your main building as a tower and a regular tower of your own, or a slow tower. So they're going to be running basically to 2 towers plus your ghouls. They're not going to be able to deal with that. Plus, you have allies that can TP in, and makes the matter better for you. So as you can see, I'm teching at the 4 dot mark on the time clock. That's pretty fast as it is. Now with this, you're going to be short with wood, so in random team you could ask your allies for wood and you can start building your crypt. But if they don't give you wood, or you're just the person that doesn't like to ask for resources, then just wait it out, which is not that bad actually. What you want to do is look at this wood, this ghoul, chop in the tree. Every time he hits 5 hits, it's 10. There you go. And then, oops. And then you can build your crypt. So you want to take look at that because you can send them back manually every 10 when you need 50 count of wood to build your crypt, your ziggurat, and your altar. So you don't like have to wait until the whole 20 increments comes up. So every time a ghoul hits a tree, it's 2 wood he accumulates. So every 5 hits, it's 10. Every 10 hits, it's 20. So on and so on. So that's 3, 4, 5. There's my ziggurat. There you go. And all I'm waiting for now is 50 more wood for an altar. And as you notice, my gold is accumulating, but that's because you don't have any wood spending on or any buildings yet up. That's not a problem. The problem is if you do that when you do have buildings to pump units or items to buy. That's when you have a problem. So build some ghouls.
Where shall my blood be spilled? Thy will.
So the benefit of this is that when you reach tier 2, if there's a tavern map, you can get instant 2 heroes. You can be set up to get tier 2 units quickly, and with Undead there's not really a lot of good tier 2 units, but I mean you could do fast, oops, forgot the goals. You could do fast Gargs this way, fast Necros, but there's not really much going on there. I mean you could do Banshees, but Undead casters are not really that great a lot of the time. Not that I don't use them, but they're just subpar compared to the other caster races. What we could also do is just tech again if you want to risk it and go for frost worms, and by the 7-minute mark you could get worms, which is pretty fast. Because when you tech normal, and by normal I mean like when you get all your tier 1 buildings, fiends, or ghoul route, you won't get worms until the 10 to 12-minute mark, depending on how good you are and how well you handle harass. But doing it this way, you're good with harass because as soon as this came up, you could have just got in a tower. So when this popped up, you would have had a tower set up. But if you did notice, this came up right before night hit, which means that you're good because you won't have to worry about harass. So that's the build for that. Hopefully this turns out well. First time using the voice, so let me know what you think of it. Comment, like, subscribe, all that junk. Then I'll see you in the next video when I play 1 versus 1 or some random stuff. Alright, bye.
Upgrade.